Some coins look ordinary, but their history and value can completely shock you. Today on CoinScope, we'll explore two different coins with two hidden stories. Welcome to CoinScope, where hidden history meets real value. And today we uncover the remarkable story of a coin that many people have unknowingly held in their hands without realizing its true significance. This coin was born in an era when craftsmanship, metal purity, and national pride defined currency, not speed or mass production. Minted during a period of economic transition, it reflects a time when coins were more than everyday change. They were miniature monuments of a nation's identity, carefully designed with symbolic imagery. Every detail on this coin tells a story, from its engravings to its metal composition. Unlike modern coins, this piece was produced with a focus on durability and intrinsic worth, often containing valuable metals such as silver or copper, alloys that gave it both weight and character. As it entered circulation, it silently witnessed historic moments passed between soldiers, merchants, factory workers, and families during times of growth, conflict, and recovery. Over the years, inflation, policy changes, and rising metal prices gradually pushed coins like this out of daily use. But that disappearance only increased their importance. Collectors began to notice subtle variations: mint marks, die errors, limited production years, and exceptional conditions that transformed ordinary examples into rare treasures. A coin preserved in near mint or uncirculated condition today can be exponentially more valuable than worn examples, especially when original luster, sharp details, and clean surfaces remain intact. The real market value of this coin is not fixed. It depends on condition, rarity, demand, and historical relevance, with some specimens selling for modest sums while others reach astonishing prices in auctions and private sales. What truly elevates this coin, however, is not just its price, but its story. It represents an era when money had physical substance and trust was built into metal itself. As decades passed, this coin traveled beyond borders through trade, migration, and inheritance, becoming a global artifact of its time. In the digital age, platforms like CoinScope have revived interest in such forgotten pieces, introducing them to new generations who now search drawers, collections, and old boxes with fresh curiosity. Today, this coin stands as a bridge between past and present, a reminder that history does not only live in museums, but also in the smallest objects we overlook. Its real value lies in a combination of metal, memory, rarity, and survival, making it far more than spare change. As collectors continue to study, preserve, and share its story, this coin's legacy only grows stronger, proving that sometimes the greatest treasures are the ones hiding in plain sight. What makes this coin even more fascinating is the emotional and historical connection it carries through generations. Many of these coins survived not because they were collected intentionally, but because someone unknowingly. After exploring the origins and fascinating details of this particular coin in Part 1, we now delve deeper into its journey through time and the historical events that shaped its rarity and value. This coin, first minted in insert year, was produced during an era marked by significant economic transitions. Its metal composition, silver, copper, nickel blend, depending on the coin, ensured durability and widespread circulation, making it a common sight in the pockets of citizens while simultaneously becoming a collector's delight over decades. The design elements, including the intricate engravings and inscriptions, were carefully chosen to reflect the political and cultural significance of its time. Notably, the minting process involved advanced techniques that were considered pioneering for that period, including specific minting process, for example, hand-engraved dies or high-pressure stamping, which resulted in coins with remarkable clarity and detail. Collectors today particularly admire the coin's specific feature, for example, embossed imagery, rim detail, or unique serial markings, which distinguishes it from other coins of the same era. Over the years, this coin has passed through various hands, from ordinary citizens to seasoned numismatists, each adding to its story and provenance. Auction records reveal that well-preserved specimens of this coin have fetched prices as high as insert real market price, for example, $50,000 USD, depending on condition, rarity, and historical importance. Its journey is not only a testament to the craftsmanship of the mint but also a reflection of the changing economic landscapes it has witnessed. Many numismatists consider it a cornerstone in any serious coin collection due to its aesthetic appeal, historical context, and investment potential. Furthermore, subtle variations in mint marks, weight, and engraving details provide an extra layer of intrigue for collectors, creating ongoing debates about authenticity, rarity, and valuation. The coin's story is interwoven with key historical events, such as insert historical events related to coin's era, for example, economic reforms, government transitions, or famous auctions, making it not just a piece of currency but a tangible link to the past. Its preservation over the years, often in protective holders or secure collections, has helped maintain its luster, allowing modern viewers and collectors to appreciate the meticulous artistry of its design, whether displayed in a personal collection or featured in a prestigious auction. This coin continues to captivate enthusiasts, historians, and investors alike. As we examine its surface under magnification, one can observe minute details, minute ridges, inscriptions, and mint marks that tell stories of their own. Each scratch, each shine, and each curve embodies decades of circulation and the careful handling of generations. As we continue to explore the remarkable journey of this coin, we dive into the later stages of its history, tracing its path from common circulation to becoming a highly sought-after collector's item. This coin, originating from insert mint year, was not only a medium of exchange, but also a symbol of craftsmanship and historical significance. Over the decades, its value has steadily increased, with collectors worldwide recognizing its rarity, aesthetic appeal, and cultural importance. The coin's metal composition, whether silver, copper, or a blend, has contributed to its durability, maintaining sharp details even after decades of circulation. Its design, featuring specific design elements, reflects the artistry and vision of the minting authorities of the time, and subtle variations in different production batches have created unique specimens that numismatists actively seek. Auction records and private sales indicate that high-grade versions of this coin have reached impressive prices, sometimes exceeding insert approximate market value, for example, $200,000 USD, particularly for coins with flawless surfaces and clear mint markings. These coins often appear in prestigious collections, museums, and specialized exhibitions, where their historical context is appreciated alongside their intrinsic beauty. Throughout its existence, this coin has been influenced by significant economic events, policy changes, and even political transitions, all of which have enhanced its historical narrative. Collectors often cherish the smallest details, slight variations in mint marks, edge patterns, and die imperfections, which provide insights into the minting process and era-specific practices. Its provenance adds even more allure. Previous owners, rare auctions, and well-documented sales have cemented its status as a numismatic treasure. CoinScope emphasizes that owning such a coin is not just an investment, it is a connection to history itself, a tangible piece of the past preserved in metal. Each scratch, luster, and engraving tells a story of the people, events, and places it has encountered over the years. Furthermore, special editions, commemorative releases, or era coins in this series have become particularly prized, generating excitement among collectors and driving competitive bidding at auctions. The coin's enduring charm lies in its combination of rarity, artistry, and historical significance, which together create a compelling reason for collectors to seek it out. For anyone venturing into the world of numismatics, understanding the journey of this coin from its minting, circulation, and now, as we wrap up this segment, remember that history never stops. There are always more stories, more coins, and more treasures waiting to be discovered. Stay tuned for our next video, where we will unveil another extraordinary coin with an equally captivating tale, ensuring that your journey into the world of numismatics continues with excitement and wonder. Welcome to CoinScope. Have you ever wondered how one simple coin could hide history, emotion, and massive value all at once? What if a single coin could carry the weight of a nation's grief, the power of political legacy, and the promise of hidden fortune all at once? Welcome to a story that most people have never truly understood, the real untold. Journey of the Kennedy half-dollar, a coin that was never meant to be ordinary and never behaved like one. Introduced in 1964, just months after the shocking assassination of President John F. Kennedy, this coin was born not out of routine mint planning, but out of national mourning. The United States was still reeling from loss when Congress moved with unusual speed to approve a new half-dollar bearing Kennedy's portrait, replacing Benjamin Franklin's design almost overnight. This urgency alone makes the Kennedy half-dollar unique in American numismatic history. When the first 1960 for Kennedy half-dollars were released, they were struck in 90% silver, giving them intrinsic value beyond face value. But what truly set them apart was public reaction. Millions of Americans lined up at banks not to spend these coins, but to save them as memorials. Entire rolls disappeared from circulation within weeks, hoarded in drawers, safes, and family keepsakes. This behavior was unprecedented and permanently altered the coin's destiny. From the very beginning, the Kennedy half-dollar existed in two worlds at once: currency and collectible. As silver prices rose and the US Mint later reduced silver content and eventually removed it altogether from circulation strikes, the early Kennedy halves became symbolic markers of a turning point in American money. Each design element carries meaning: the strong profile of Kennedy facing left, the presidential seal on the reverse, and the subtle changes in lettering, mint marks, and strike quality that collectors now study obsessively. What many people don't realize is that the Kennedy half-dollar was also a silent witness to economic change, political tension, and shifting public trust in government-issued money. As inflation increased and silver disappeared from everyday coins, the Kennedy half-dollar became a reminder of a time when money felt heavier both physically and symbolically. Over the decades, certain years, mint locations, proof coins, special mint set issues, doubled dies, and high-grade circulation strikes quietly separated themselves from common examples, waiting for knowledgeable collectors to recognize their importance. Unlike many modern coins designed purely for collectors, the Kennedy half-dollar earned its status organically through public emotion and historical momentum. This is why serious collectors today don't just ask, "Is it silver?" They ask about condition, strike sharpness, die varieties, and population reports. A small detail invisible to the untrained eye can transform a coin worth a few dollars into one.